Hello everyone, welcome back. So I'm Aparna Dastogi and I'm back with the second session on coin games. So this is a series, as I had told in my previous video, that is a series on games and tournaments, and I will be taking up different aspects under this topic. I'll be discussing about the coin games. I'll be discussing about knockout tournaments and also round robin tournament in the series. And along with that, I'll also take up some different kind of questions from which come under games and tournaments, but you do not classify them under a specific category. They are more logical, they are more interpretation based kind of questions which you can solve on your own. So I will take up those questions as well in the series of videos. Today we are going to continue with the coin picking games. I had discussed the concept behind it yesterday. You can check out my video on the concept of coin games. And today I'm going to take up two sets which I will be discussing with you all. You all can solve the questions on your own. Just pause the video, solve the question on your own, and then please look at the solution so that you get a chance to solve the questions and also understand that you're on the right track, you're on the right path of solving it with the shortest way of solving it. Okay, so let's begin with the first set today. So we have A and B. They are about to start playing a game where there will be n coins on the table at the beginning of the game, and each of them has to remove a minimum of one coin and a maximum of x coins in his turn. They take turns alternatively and always play intelligently so as to win the game as far as possible. They select one of the following two formats of the game. The first format is last out. Last out is what? When the player who clears the table is considered to be loser of the game. So that means the one who picks the last coin is the loser of the game. And last win is the player who clears the table is considered to be winner of the game. So the player who picks up the last coin is the winner of the game. Now the first question is, they started playing the last win format of the game. So that means last coin uh, should be picked up by the winner of the game with the value of x as 4. So we get minimum is 1, maximum is 4. So your controlling number comes out to be 5 and the value of n as 73. So you have 73 coins over here. If A is the first person to play, so A is the first person to play, and since it is a last win format, A should be the last person to pick up the coin. Then how many coins should he remove? So in the middle, you will have B, A, B, A, so on and so forth until B and A. Now, we had discussed in yesterday's video the case when minimum was 2. That was a difficult case in which you had to take multiple cases, you had to look for different scenarios. But here, since the minimum value is 1, we shall have one scenario only. We don't have to check for multiple cases. So we had seen in the previous video, the concept behind it was that you are supposed to take this to be a multiple of the controlling number. This value is multiple of controlling number, this value is x, so that means x plus 5k should be equal to 73. We had seen this yesterday, that the sum of each of these rounds should be equal to 5, so the total of this should be a multiple of 5. So we can quickly say that x plus 5k should be equal to 73. The closest multiple of 5, that is to 73, is 70. So we can say 3 plus 70 is equal to 73, and A can pick up 3 coins to ensure a win. Let's move on to the next question. Now they started playing the last win format of the game with the value of x as 6. So now you have minimum number of coins as 1 and maximum number of coins as 6. So your controlling number is 1 plus 6, that is 7. If A, who played first, removed 5 coins, which of the following can be the value of n? So now again, let's start with A, and A is supposed to win this game. So I will just write this again. It has to be in this format. Again, this part has to be a multiple of 7. This has to be a multiple of 7, so 7k. And A has picked up 5 coins. A has picked up 5 coins. So this becomes 5 plus 7k. Now I need to check if any of these numbers is of the format 5 plus 7k. So 65 minus 5 is 60, not a multiple of 7. 125 minus 5 is 120, again not a multiple of 7. 152 minus 5 is, 157 minus 5 is 152, which is again not a multiple of 7. So the answer becomes none of these. Let's move on to the next question. Now they started playing the last out format of the game. So the last one who picks up the coin is the loser. With the value of x as 5, so you have minimum as 1 now and maximum as 5 now. And the value of n as 135. So the value of n is 135 now. I'm going to write this as, if B is the first person to play, then how many coins should he remove to win the game? So B has started the game first and A should be ending the game in order to ensure the win for B. So A should be picking up the last coin, that is 1 coin. Let's say B picks up X number of coins. In the middle we have AB, 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 AB up till AB. And value of n is 135. We know the multiple, this whole is going to be a multiple of 6, which is the controlling number. So this is 6k. So I can say that 6k plus 1 plus x should be equal to 135, or I can say that 6k plus x is equal to 134. The closest multiple of 6, that is to 134, is 132. So I can say that x is equal to 2. Very, very simple questions. Just application of the concepts which we had discussed in the previous video. Please do go through the video in order to understand the logic behind this, the trick behind this, the technique behind solving these questions. Let's solve one more set today. Now this is slightly different. We have seen questions on picking of coin, but you can have slightly modification in the question as well, like in this set that I have taken up. So there are several line segments, all of equal length, drawn on a blackboard. Timon and Pumbaa are playing a game in which they erase line segments, taking turns alternatively. The rules of the game are as follows. Each player has to erase at least one line segment in his turn. So you can say that minimum is equal to 1. Minimum one line has to be removed. It is same as minimum one coin has to be removed. No player can erase more than 7 lines in this segment in his turn. So maximum is going to be 7. Maximum 7 lines can be rubbed, or maximum 7 coins can be picked up. It is on the same lines, just the representation is different. So your controlling number comes out to be 8 over here. The player who erases the last line on the blackboard is the loser. So last person is the loser and the other player is the winner. Assume that both play intelligently to win. Now, if at some stage of the game there are 42 line segments on the blackboard and it is Timon's turn to erase the lines, how many lines should he erase to ensure that he wins the game irrespective of what Pumbaa does in his later turns? So Timon has started the game and Pumbaa should be ending the game so as to ensure that Timon wins. And we know that the person who picks up, who erases the last line is the loser. So this value can be 1. This P, T, P, T, P, T, you have P, T till here. The sum of all these lines is going to be 8 into K. Let Timon remove x lines. So I can say that 8k plus 1 plus x should be equal to 42. So this becomes 40. This is 1. So x turns out to be 1. So the answer to this question is one line is to be removed by Timon in order to win the game. Okay, let's move on to the next question of the set. So in the second question, let us read the question over here. If the game is started with at least 50 line segments on the blackboard and Pumbaa takes the first turn, so Pumbaa has started. Then the minimum number of line segments with which the game should start to ensure a win for Timon is. Now, if Timon has to win, the game should be ended by Pumbaa again, and Pumbaa should be picking up the last coin, which is going to be 1. So here I can say that after Pumbaa, Timon, then P, then T, then so on and so forth, and P and T, and the last is 1. Okay. So the sum of this part is going to be 8k, since my minimum is equal to 1 and my maximum is equal to 7. My controlling number is 8, so this becomes 8k, this becomes 1. So the total number of coins should be of the format 8k plus 1. Now above 50, which is the lowest number which will satisfy this condition? So above 50 we have 56, which is a multiple of 8 and plus 1. So we can say that 57 lines would be the minimum number with which this condition is being satisfied. So the answer is 57 lines. Let's move on to the third question. If the rules of the game are changed and the person erasing the last line segment wins the game, the other rules remaining the same, how many line segments should Timon erase when it is his turn to ensure the win for himself, given that there are 61 line segments on the blackboard at that time? So Timon has started and Timon should be ending the game. In middle we have PT, PT, so on and so forth until PT. So again, we know that the sum of this part is going to be a multiple of 8. This hasn't changed. My controlling number is still 8. And this is x. So 8k plus x is equal to 61. This is going to be 56. X comes out to be 5. The answer becomes 5. Let's quickly move on to the last question. Now, at one stage during the game, now see, over here we do not have the same information given as in the third question. So, again, this rule applies. The player who erases the last line on the blackboard is the loser. This rule applies once again. At one stage during the game, when there are 77 lines on the board, it was Pumbaa's turn and he erased 4 lines. So, there were 77 lines. It was Pumbaa's turn, he erased 4 lines. Was Pumbaa's move correct to ensure his own win? Now, if Pumbaa wants to win, that means Timon should be picking up the last coin. So this has to be 1. In middle, TP, 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 TP. We get until TP, first and last move. So over here, we know this has to be a sum of a multiple of 8. So I can say 8k plus 5. This should be equal to 77. If this is equal to 77, that means 8k is equal to 72, which is true. 72 is a multiple of 8. So that means this move is correct by Pumbaa and the answer becomes yes. So this set was on the same lines as the coin picking game, but yes, with slight modification in terms of the language of the question, in terms of the way the questions were given to you, and you may come across similar questions in your practice sessions as well. From whatever material you are practicing, you may come across similar questions. Do practice them, and in case of any doubts, you can get in touch with me through different channels. My links for the Telegram channel, Facebook page, Instagram, all have been shared in the description below. Please do join them. Also, do subscribe to the channel to keep updated on all the upcoming videos. Do share this video with your friends who are preparing for CAT, and do like the video if you find it useful. Thank you, everybody.